Who earns 100,000 euros or more in France? How much does the rich make in France? Is making 100,000 euros in France your goal? Or maybe it is common in your country? Let's see if this is achievable in France, for who, and most importantly, how much do you really need to make in France to be considered rich and have the life that goes with it? Bonjour, I'm Giga from the blog Expat in France. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a French girl expat and you will find here information about French admin and French culture to adjust to your French life. Now, if you are planning to move to France and don't know which sponsor-free visa is the best option for you, take the French visa quiz via the link under this video. You should know that requesting the wrong visa is one of the first reasons for visa refusal. So get clarity and take the quiz to gain control of your move to France. Now, who are the rich in France? The Inequality Observatory in France, an independent research institute, sets the wealth threshold at 3,860 euros per month after tax for a single person. This amount corresponds to twice the median standard of living, which was 1,930 euros per month in 2021 after tax, according to INSEE, the French Statistic Institute. For a couple without children, the wealth threshold is 5,790 euros, and for a couple with 2 children, it goes up to 9,650 euros. But the scale of living standard climbs much higher and concerns fewer and fewer people, of course. If you are a single person earning at least 4,417 euros net monthly income, you are in the top 5% in France. After that, you need to earn at least 7,180 euro net per month to be in the top 1%, according to INSEE. So this means that people earning 100,000 euros a year are within the top 1% in France. Around 630,000 people are above this threshold in France and sometimes well above it. Also, in 2018, according to INSEE, the French Public National Institute, 0.1% of the population, so this means 1 person in 1,000, earns more than 17,500 euros a month. And 0.01%, so 1 person in 10,000, had a monthly standard of living of more than 55,000 euros per month, according to INSEE. So who are the highest earners in France? The large majority of these highest earners are men over the age of 50. In the top 1%, 53% of workers are employees in the private sector, and 52% are self-employed. The remaining 5% are employees working mainly in the public sector, and more than half of them in the hospital civil service, meaning mainly doctors and surgeons. Women make up only 19% of the top 1% and 14% of the top 0.1%. Also, when they are salaried employees, the wealthiest people account for 51% of senior managers, whereas the socio-professional category accounts for only 11% of the employees. I will detail just after the salaried professions that lead to this 10K plus club. In addition, the best paid self-employed workers can be found among the doctors and dentists, as I mentioned before, but also pharmacists, financial advisors, lawyers, accountants, etc. Finally, among the richest 10%, 1 person in 3 lives in the Paris region and 1 in 10 live in the capital itself. While in comparison, only 16% of the poorest 90% live in Île-de-France, the name of the Paris region, and 3% live within Paris. Also, certain districts in the west of Paris and several municipalities in the Hauts-de-Seine, led by Neuilly-sur-Seine, have the highest concentration of wealthy individuals in France. Now, which profession allow earning more than 100,000 euros per year? Generally, earning this amount involves gaining experience and climbing the corporate ladder. Whether you work in human resources, finance, tech, consulting, or IT, this salary is achievable. But as in every pyramid, there are fewer and fewer people at the top than at the middle or the bottom. Large companies are more likely to offer salaries over 100,000 euros per year. Members of the executive committee or the board of directors of companies with more than 5,000 employees easily earn six-figure salaries. Here are some executive positions with experience that can lead to earning more than 100,000 euros per year. Managers or partners in a consulting firm, executive of a company with more than 500 employees, but more likely in larger companies, chief financial officer, CRM consultant, sales engineer, head of research department, etc. Also, real estate wealth management is a profitable sector even during crisis. Executives in this sector find it easier to reach the 100,000 per year mark. Promotions are easier to come by in this sector compared to others. This is the sector that will stand out in a very dynamic executive job market. With just 6 years of experience, it is possible to become a financial director, for example, and earn between 85 to 115k per year. Here are some jobs in the real estate wealth management field with salaries exceeding 100k. Investment or assets management director, 140k. Development director, 120k. General director, over 160k. Then, consultants, CFO and lawyers are a triumphant trio in terms of salary. Without a surprise, strategy consulting is one of the most lucrative sectors. An executive with an average seniority level of 8 to 12 years can earn between 130 to 200k per year. A partner's salary can exceed 250k per year. These astronomical sums particularly concern strategy consulting, as figures are less impressive in management and organizational consulting. For example, a senior manager of 10 to 12 years of experience earns between 85 to 135k per year. Now, with over 10 years of experience, here are the salary levels in finance, with merger and acquisition manager with 10,000k per year, investment director between 90 to 140k per year, CFO over 90k per year, management control director between 85 and 110 euro/k per year. In the insurance sector, it takes at least 12 years to reach the 100 euro/k per year. The business lawyers also earn significant sums comparable to consultant and finance professional. A senior associate can earn 95,000 euros and a lawyer promoted to counsel can earn between 120 and 170,000 euros per year. Legal professions are under significant pressure and companies' desire to internalize their legal processes only increase the attractiveness of lawyers in the job market. Then IT and digital. This sector definitely benefited from the health crisis in the recent years. The year 2021 was a real boom for IT and digital executives. This sector is particularly driven by roles such as data scientists, cybersecurity directors with salary ranging from 90 to 120,000 euros per year. This is explained by major trends and consequences of the COVID-19, widespread remote work, expansion of e-commerce, increase in cyber attacks, etc. Program managers can also expect a salary increase of around 10% this year. In the context of accelerating business digitalization, the strong demand for IT and digital profiles continues. Being part of the IT management with 10 to 15 years of experience allows for reaching 100,000 euros thresholds, as this is the case for the salaries of Chief Information Officer, Chief Digital or Innovation Officer, both ranking from 90 to 140,000 euros. Although money is not the only factor contributing to happiness, it can undeniably play a role. If none of the previously mentioned profession appeals to you, you can always pursue a less lucrative career while ensuring a comfortable standard of living in France. Without any doubt, the French will value the pursuit of fulfilling professional life much more than the money that you are making. Also, as an insider tip, it is not recommended to share openly how wealthy you can be in France or how much you make in general. The wealthiest French people are usually very discreet about their income and the way they present themselves or even dress. I hope this video gave you an insight on who are the wealthy people in France. Maybe some information even surprised you. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching until the end. You will find here another video that you might like. Merci et à bientôt!